Alright, another Sunday, another update. And ANET must have thought the same thing about Thursdays, because a second Spear preview trailer dropped showing off some of the new Thief, Warrior and Engineer abilities. I guess we get the final 3 this upcoming week, which is also the final full week of the Dragon Bash Festival. The festival introduced new Black Lion chest contents on June 4th, giving you a 3% chance to get a Shimmering Aurora weapon skin or a 2% chance for a Snow Garden one. The Shimmering Aurora skins are highly sought after and therefore remain quite expensive, but the Snow Garden ones became somewhat cheaper, allowing you to acquire a full set for 250 to 325 gold. When you unlock all of the skins, you'll get 7 Black Lion tickets, which you can then spend on other skins or vintage weapon boxes. If you were to sell those, you could unlock the Snow Garden set for a minimal cost or maybe even for free. If you want a more in-depth guide to this, make sure you check the pinned comment. Last week, it was also far more expensive to convert 1000 pieces of Zhaitaffy to a Jorbreaker than just buying the latter on the trading post. This usually means 2 things, either Zhaitaffy goes down in price or Jorbreakers go up. I have good news for those of us that are still using them to unlock items, as the first of those scenarios happened. Another item that's been flirting with high prices is our beloved glob of Ectoplasm. They struggle to breach that 40 silver mark, which keeps crafting legendary items somewhat in check. But with demand still being higher than the actual supply, we might not have reached the end of the road yet. It is crazy to think that exactly 1 year ago we were only paying 13 silver for these. Demand for green pieces of unidentified gear is dwindling, weighing on their price, while blue and yellows remain stable, although the latter has seen a significant price increase in the past month. And now that the Vault reset is behind us, we can see Mystic coins going up in price as well. There's limited ways to farm these, but you can get a guaranteed 17 for only a couple of minutes of time per week, and even more from activities such as Fractals, World v World or PvP. If you are struggling to get Ectos, Mystic coins or how to salvage your unidentified gear, runes or sigils, make sure to check all of the guides in the pinned comment once more. Now, if you happen to have Ectos in abundance, you might not necessarily want to sell them for a direct profit. You could salvage them for dust and upgrade tier 5 into tier 6 materials while using the blue luck to craft lucky lanterns. Alternatively, you could use some to craft cryptis motivations or relics. The latter do have the advantage of also requiring charms and symbols, which you can also get from processing your unidentified gear. If you'd prefer to spend some time on lesser known farms, then a lot of the tradable items for hard vendors have been slowly creeping up in price again. 2 of my early videos crashed the price of crab meat and special roots, but they seem to have recovered since. Some items, such as the Scrit Artifact, Hylac Armor and Caledon Lavender, are only farmable if you haven't completed the heart yet, so not all of them will be as easy to obtain. I have a video in the works on all of these, so consider this your head start. A couple of weeks ago, I also mentioned that some of the Ascended seeds were spiking in price. Ever since, both peppercorn and mint leaves have been coming back down. But the latter still has a higher demand than a supply on the trading post. So you might want to go out there, gather some mature and verdant herbs and put those garden plots to work. You can get 1 for free from the Ascended Cooking achievement, while the other 2 are only available through the gem store. Lastly, I noticed that Fast Farming has updated their website with the new vendor for which you need the Wayfinder Mastery. They do confirm that Essences of Despair and Greed are best spent on crafting motivations, while Essences of Triumph, which previously were mainly used in Obsidian Armor, should now be spent on Season 4 currency boxes or trophy shipments if you want to convert them to gold. Anyway, that's another Sunday with another week ahead. I'll go live later today on Twitch, but for now I'd like to ask for your help. All you need to do is subscribe and hit the like buttons. And if you want to go the extra mile, consider becoming a YouTube member or subscribing for free on Twitch if you have Prime.